Hi guys, so first off I'd just like to say that I don't really know why I'm the one who has to come up with things for Jeff to talk about, but apparently I am, and so I get texts on Wednesdays saying, help, I don't know what to talk about, and that results in videos like yesterday, and it's not my fault. I don't know what to talk about either. But anyway, following the amusing title of yesterday's video, then I ended up actually watching a number of the related videos, just because, let's face it, I was curious to see what kind of videos could possibly be titled Taco Boat, which when I say it doesn't actually sound like talk about, but, well, that Jeff has a Canadian accent, we knew that. And so anyway, I ended up watching some cardboard boats floating around in a swimming pool. That was entertaining, and also a guy who was very excited about Taco Boat Day, and I'm not entirely sure what Taco Boat Day could possibly be. So if you have any ideas, you could maybe let us know, because maybe a boat where you go and eat tacos, I could go for that. Tacos are good. But apart from that, I don't really have a lot to talk about either, because I have been basically just studying organic chemistry again, and yeah, studying and procrastinating. Yes, we can talk about procrastination. I find at university it's a lot easier to procrastinate because there's a lot of people around, so whenever I don't want to do work, I can just go for a walk, and there will inevitably be some people hanging around, and I can go sit with them and talk about not very much and while away many hours when I should be doing things. But at the same time, I also feel like hanging out with people is more kind of productive procrastination, or not productive, but it makes me feel better, or it doesn't make me feel as bad as if I was procrastinating on the internet. Whereas when I procrastinate on the internet, I am constantly just sitting there going, I should not be doing this, I should not be doing this, I should not be doing this, and that is difficult to deal with. Whereas when I'm with people, the time goes by and it's more fun, and I actually feel like I've got out of my head. Speaking of the internet though, I did a bad thing last Friday. I have this chemistry midterm tomorrow evening, and I made a Tumblr last Friday, and I don't know why I did that, because I knew full well that it was going to take up a lot of my time. But I did it anyway, and so that was a thing that happened. And so Tumblr, as you're probably aware, is a really big time suck. I don't actually know how it works, but I will be doing something on the computer and then magically I'm on Tumblr wasting my time. But it is entertaining, and there's lots of stuff about like transit maps and food and many Doctor Who gifs, which are quite fun. Apart from that, Jeff mentioned briefly yesterday, but if you hadn't already been aware, James makes shirts, and some of them are pretty cool, and I guess I'll link to them down there because Jeff didn't yesterday. In terms of challenge suggestions for Jeff, you should definitely leave those, because Jeff always has trouble with challenge suggestions. Actually, to be honest, we all do, but some of us deal with it better than others. Namely probably Spencer and James. Someone suggested doing accents yesterday. Jeff, I think it would be really entertaining if you did a whole bunch of different accents. And I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, so I should probably get back to doing whatever it was that I was doing, which wasn't very much. As I said, I have a chemistry midterm. Finally, I will be done midterms. Midterms, by the way, are stupid in my opinion. I mean, I appreciate the idea of having a test in the middle of the term so that you study for it and you know that stuff pretty well, but I don't like that you basically end up neglecting all of your other courses while you are studying for that test. Also the fact that they're in the evening. This exam is Friday night from 6 till 8:30. I don't like it, but there is nothing I can do about it, and at least after tomorrow it will be over, finally. And then I have 4 weeks before my final, so that will be fun. You don't really want to hear about my university. And so I am going to leave you. And Jeff, I will see you either tomorrow or at some point on the weekend. Good luck finding a challenge, and goodbye.